in, Cory?
Go for it.
All right, welcome to the Chris and Cory Show.
Yeah.
Another good week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me throw my plug in for the stand right quick. Laura May's Smoked Barbecue. Sponsored by breakfast this week and last week. Last week was the first week. This week, man, killed it with a good Thursday, a really good Friday. Saturday raining like a sumbitch, and still just crazy amounts of people.
Drove by yesterday. Couldn't believe how many cars were there.
And pouring rain. Well, it really didn't start. I think we talked about it last night. I think it was like 9 o'clock before it started really raining. But damn, I guess, when it's raining, people are still hungry.
Yeah.
And they come out and it's just terrible. I need to get something out there for them to stand under better. Because the only reason I don't put my canopies out now are because of the wind, And damn, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, the breakfast was good, and lunchtime was just phenomenal. I mean, just mad crazy. I love that flat grill. Like, it's like another piece of my body, man. I just run it, man. It's the funnest thing in the world to me. I can wake up and just be feeling like shit, but I can hit that flat grill, and it's the greatest thing in the world to me. And now we're running all these new quesadillas and these new hoagies and stuff, and it's just, I get to run it more. Plus, breakfast is all the whole
Elisa had the pizza one. She said that was fantastic.
Oh, really? That was okay? Yeah. That's one of the new ones, and I wasn't sure
that
about
one that
it,
James had with the shredded chicken.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, that's the new taco chicken. Yeah, that's really good. That's
I gotta
peppers and onions and stuff.
I gotta make it down for breakfast.
Yeah,
But the
you need to
breakfasts are
come in, man.
fantastic.
Yeah, come in for some breakfast and just try it out. It's fun to do though. The whole just running of that flat grill is my life. I feel like now, I run the smoker and it gets monotonous and things, but that damn flat grill is just fun to do. And this week's going to be crazy busy for us. We got a wedding to do on Saturday, and I don't know what the weather. The last I seen is still a little rainy, but warm temperatures. But still, we've got appetizers and main courses and stuff to run with this wedding, and it'll be fun. But it's just going to be crazy. I don't know. We don't have any specials really this week, but all the good favorites we call them, So it'll be really good. Really fun to do, but I'd like to thank everybody that came out this week in this crazy weather, and we got a great community, awesome community. Yeah. But y'all's week, pretty good.
It was good. Work was busy. Normally
that time of year.
Yeah. With because I do taxes on the side too. Yeah. But normally I always say I'm ready for the weekend, by like Wednesday or Thursday.
Yeah.
This week I changed it.
Oh.
By Wednesday I was ready for retirement.
Oh yeah. Well, that busy.
Yeah.
It was that kind of week.
But how far does that go though? I mean, as busy as that is, what month is it done? Like,
usually
finally?
I'm done usually early April because I don't take the folks that wait till the last minute to file.
Yeah.
I don't. After April 1st, I don't take any new customers.
Yeah.
Because if you've waited that long, it's your own fault.
Yeah, right.
It's not like you didn't know. So,
Sorry about your luck.
Yeah, don't call me if you.
Laura,
April
we need
1st.
to get in here now.
But yeah, and then I did a not for profit this year. That was the first time I did one of those.
Oh, that's cool.
That was due March 15th. So I finished that this past week. So that was a good feeling. So,
was that a big one?
Yeah. So that was interesting because I learned a lot and it's a good feeling when you hit the audit button and it clears all the hurdles and says everything's right. So that was a good feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, yeah. And Cory, do y'all have a? Well, let me just guess. Is it like rut season? Is y'all's busy season?
Or the first snow? First snow.
No.
In the herd.
No, ours is when rut comes in.
Yeah.
You can expect a good
multiple
7 or 8, 9 cars a week.
That's just nuts, man. Yeah, I think Pennsylvania is one of the highest, that hit the deer around in the United States.
Well, it's hard. You can't dodge the deer because you got to be dodging the potholes too. So.
Oh yeah. And the other varmint and shit.
I mean, even like when it's prime season.
Yeah.
In my trip from my house to work.
Yeah.
The most I count them.
Yeah.
11 dead deer along the highway from my house to work.
That's nuts.
And it's
Yeah.
Every mile and a half, there's a dead. There's a dead.
Yeah, that's a car.
It's just they're stupid.
Yeah, but that's 11 cars.
They get women on the brain and just run out in front of cars.
Yeah, don't give a damn.
No.
Yeah, that's just they say they're dumb, but they're smart. But they're just they're not really.
Oh no,
smart.
they're smart.
Oh yeah.
You like.
Yeah. Well, deer season comes in, you don't see them.
Yeah, during the summer, we see 60, 65 deer out behind the house.
Yeah.
The night before, there'll be 50, 60 out there. The day of hunting season, none.
Yep.
And you don't see them for 2 weeks.
I think they live in caves. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Yeah, even the old women, they talk about it. The husbands go out and hunt and stuff, and it's like they just disappear.
You know what they are?
What?
Nature's dicties. You see these big giant racks,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm getting them tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, you don't see them for 4 weeks.
Yep.
Hunting season's over between archery and gun, muzzleloader, 5 weeks, and then look, they reappear.
Yeah. Or you're walking through the field and find the antler there.
Yeah, that's what my son's doing now. He's state game lands. He's shed hunting everywhere he can go. He's finding sheds.
Who was it the other day found a matching set? Somebody found a matching set the other day. They brought up and showed me. I can't remember who that was now. But it's odd to find a matching set.
It is.
Yeah.
Because, what are the chances they both fall off at the same time?
And these were the flat ones. Who was that, babe? You remember who I said that was that found those sheds? Anyway, they were the flat ones. They weren't perfectly round. They were flat. That was pretty. Because that's how you could tell they were a matching set. It was pretty cool. Yeah. But the weather is right now. It's snowing outside. I mean, it's coming down. Look at that sideways snow. That's fucked up, ain't it? Yeah.
Well, that's
and we was riding bikes. So Cory just said it.
Yeah,
we were riding bikes last week.
We were riding bikes. Today it's snowing.
Yeah, 60-something degrees and riding and having fun. Yeah. Now
at one point, I was thinking about taking the top off the Jeep.
Yeah. Oh, my God, yeah.
Oh, no.
God, you didn't do that. Yeah.
Shoveling snow in the front seat.
That's right.
We're going to check out those heated seats and see if they melt the snow.
Well, I went out to smoke a minute ago, and y'all were coming in, and you were saying that, the river's up.
Oh,
Laura
man.
went and got groceries earlier, and she said, hell, it's came up a foot since she, got back. And now, the damn wind around here, though, it's
crazy.
Freaking nuts, man. And there were whole trees going down the river.
Well, you talk about wind before we came down here. I'm like, I got to go out and check the pool.
Yeah. Oh, how is that?
24-foot round pool.
Yeah,
you got a cover on. You got gallon milk jugs of water
Oh,
hanging
you
off
did
the
do
side.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There, 4 of them were flipped up over the side of the pool inside the pool.
That's a lot of wind, man.
Yeah.
That's strong wind.
And we get that a lot behind our house because it goes right along the valley, right along the mountain, and just right up through.
When I was a kid in North Carolina and Texas and stuff, I used to fly kites and stuff. Why is that red?
Because it's recording.
Okay.
Remember?
No, I don't remember. But we would buy kites. This is kite season, March. Try to fly a kite here in Pennsylvania in March. Sideways snow. No.
See, when I was younger, we'd do that too.
Yeah.
And we tie it to a fishing pole.
Yeah, we did too.
Just let it out, roll it back in.
Yeah, but okay, so where I lived in North Carolina, it's known for the hosieries and all the cotton mills. So they would, as a kid now, we would go on these outings at school, and they would take us through these mills. And these are loud, and you're right beside these machines that are chop, 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 making this damn thread. Well, they would take thread out there to you, and it's like fishing line. It'd be so tiny thread on a spool, but these spools are yay long, yay big around. Miles and miles and miles of thread on this. Now, you can take that thread and you can pull it apart like this. But we would take 10 kids on each side and wrap it around and try to pull it with these damn poles they'd put on there, and you couldn't break it. So we'd get our hands on these spools because that's in our town, and all the old heads, they'd have, spools of this thread. And we'd hook that to our kites. Miles. Now, those kites go out so far, they don't keep going up. They just start going out. And you'd see the droop in the line. They would be miles away. You couldn't even hardly see the kite. The kite would be like big, tiny, itty bitty. And then at the end, you just cut your losses. You ain't pulling that back in.
Gone.
I mean, you know, they were like $7 or $8, $10 for a damn kite, you know, and just we'll go get another one.
Yeah. I don't have time to reel this back in.
See, I would always reel it back in. You know, it's like you're fighting a giant fish. Like,
Well, that was on the rod, yeah. But this was just these spools, man, and you know, everybody, hell, wherever the hell it ended up at, would just find this piece of thread and start. I could just imagine them. Where did that come from? You know,
see,
it would never stop.
We have the spools. You know, they weren't that big. They were probably here that long.
Yeah.
But they had the cardboard, like the Chinese finger.
Yeah.
You stick your fingers in it and just let it unspool until you get burns on the tips of your fingers because that thing's just
Going so fast.
Yeah. And it's like the hardest part is getting it to start.
Yeah.
You're a kid, you're out running around the yard, and you're trying to get this kite to start, and it'll go up and nosedive. Once you got it about 10, 15 feet off the ground, it would...
Yep. Yeah, I got in a fight with one of my neighbors one time for that. I had the kite up, and it got into the tree, and it wasn't 100 yards out. And this little girl hollered at me and said, "Ha ha," or whatever. You know, I told her, I was like, "Hey, you bitch," you know. I was damn not happy about it because I was mad I lost my kite.
Yeah, and even more upset that somebody had to tease you about it.
Yeah, and then my daddy heard me tell her that, and then I got a beating.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the way it goes. What do you think about the time change?
You know, like I'm still mystified that we have to go through this exercise.
Yeah.
But as long as politicians are involved, we'll make something simple take years and years and years. But I'm just glad that we have an extra hour daylight. And
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aren't there some states that don't do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we got. We got 2 states. We got Hawaii and Arizona. Yeah.
I think Indiana doesn't do it in some places, right?
Yeah, there's just a piece of it though.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but there's also 10 more states that are trying to pass the bill right now, but 7 more states, different states, are permanently passing a bill to permanently keep the daylight savings.
Yep.
So let me ask you
Why
this:
is
if
that?
Indiana does some areas, how's that work if you live in one part of Indiana and it's 12 o'clock and you got to be at work at 11 o'clock in another?
You plan for that.
But yeah,
you plan for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No. Yeah, hungover and trying to do math for time and alarm clocks, I don't think that would work out for me.
I hated it whenever I was 18 years old and I was working for Fry Communication, and I worked 6 at night to 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I worked 7 on, 7 off.
Yeah.
So I worked 7 days, Tuesday to Monday, then I'd off Tuesday to Monday.
Man.
But I always hated when daylight savings time because it gets 2 o'clock and then the clock goes back. So you end up working an extra hour.
That's in the fall.
Man.
Yeah, in the fall. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you get that extra time or really don't, do you?
You get it.
Because
Yeah, you get paid.
You get paid
13
an
hours.
extra hour.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. But after a 12-hour shift, you want to go the hell home.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ain't that
Got to work another one.
13.
But then when the spring, what is it,
Yeah,
fall
spring
ahead or whatever,
spring ahead, yeah.
then you're getting paid 12 hours for working 11.
That sounds good there. Yeah. Yeah, every March, every November. Now, Hawaii, I looked all this up now. Arizona's been doing this since '68. They've had this same deal going on. But Hawaii, it's telling me, Uncle Google said they're so close to the equator, they get the same amount of sun.
Yep.
Basically,
Either way.
it would be just pointless to do it. But I can't understand for the life of me. We don't really need to save power now so much. So why? What is the point?
Well, I think part of it is kids getting on the school bus in the dark when in daylight savings. So when because you're
That's
not getting an
plus.
extra hour a day, right? You're just moving the clock so that you're getting late at the end of the day instead of the beginning of the day.
Huh.
And then I think the other thing is you by switching it to the back end, you like the swimming pools and everything can stay open later in the summer because you have light through 8:30, 9 o'clock.
That's good. But if you would not move it, you would have like 7:30.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah,
Or you make the daylight savings the one
On
that's
the
normal, and then you just have in the winter. You wouldn't
Really?
get dark till 5:30 or 6, which is what a lot of these states are doing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get light till 7 or 7:30 then.
Oh, okay. So it gets light later and then darker. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't really have a say-so in it. I just think it's bullshit because I lose a damn hour of sleep. But, well, last night bowling, how was that?
It's fun.
Yeah. What was your best game?
121.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I bowled that 150.
He had to
Nice.
start off
Man,
with. He started off
150, man.
spare strike,
Yeah.
spare
I
strike.
screwed up my number 10 frame,
Yeah.
and this has pissed me off, man. And I had 2 pins, and it wasn't a split. And I screwed it up. I wanted it bad, and I screwed it up. After that, I went to drinking, and then my daughter, she changed the game to Angry Birds on the damn screen, and I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't even keep up with the damn score. And so then I just went to shit after that because I had that many beers, and I was like, screw it.
Oh, I walked over to him. I said, "You're ringing her." I said, "You're ringing us." He's like, "No,
No.
no, just give me a minute." I said, "Give you a minute, what?"
I'm gonna phrase this better than I phrased it when I got here. I'm sorry I missed the event. I would have loved to spend the evening with you.
Yeah, you were with your
but I
babies.
got to spend time with my children.
Amen.
So I think that's the way I was supposed to phrase that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I think that's a great day. Hey, everybody needs a family day.
at one point,
And
at one
speaking
point-
of, let me stop. Thinking of, and let me thank the Shippensburg community
University,
for listeners. Yeah, yeah.
Shippensburg University,
yeah, listeners
and my daughter's boyfriend got a job with Deloitte.
Amen.
So he got a nice signing bonus.
That's good.
So Brandon's off to a good start after
Good
graduation.
deal.
So I told him we'd give him a shout out.
Yeah,
Today.
well, good,
Yep.
good. I know he's a good boy, and he's got to be if he's dating your daughter. So he better be. Let me say that. Yeah,
So,
I'm proud of it.
at one point last night, I'm bowling, doing around the world. I'm bowling like this between my legs.
Between his legs.
And then at one point, I thought it was a brilliant idea to take 2 bowling balls.
Let me
and
tell
bowl
you
them
where
at the
these
same
two.
time.
I had to stop and watch. How far did they go?
They went about 10 feet in the air and hit each other.
Then straight to the gutters. I thought we were going to see shattered balls, man. It was a good effort, though.
when you're drinking, you start having these brilliant ideas that none of them pay off.
No.
But everybody wants to watch because it sounds
Oh,
good.
look, yes.
Oh, yeah. Dave's back here videoing it. I'm like, that's like a complete train wreck. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'm
We just
fixing
need to document it. Yeah.
Oh, there's video evidence.
Oh
of it.
yeah, well, yeah, we need that on YouTube, Dave.
No.
Yeah, but it was a good night, man. That bar, man, it gets so backed up and shit in there,
Yeah.
man. There was a damn line in there. That girls were standing in line trying to get beers, and then I'd wait and watch till they would come down to about 2 of them, and I'd shoot in there right quick and grab. But really nice bartender.
He's
and shit,
rolling
man.
out with 4 and 5 at a time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had my good game, and I was
Get a
done.
6-pack.
Then it was Angry Birds after that, and I was like, fuck this, I don't know.
Well, her and I got there, and we're like, we each got a pitcher.
Yeah.
Look, the ladies were on like because they were wedding shopping and wedding dress shopping in the morning, so they were drinking there, and so it was an all day event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make for a rough Sunday.
Well, I almost opted out, but I was sore, I was tired and everything. Thank God for alcohol. Yeah. All right, so on the way back, we thought about stopping at the other local watering hole. We call it the Hat, and thank God we didn't stop there. But we had 2 options we could have, but the bowling went on a little longer than we thought, and so the Moose was closed.
Did you
Man,
see
we were
Mountain
gonna
Stone
stop.
when we went by?
We did see Mountain Stone, but I couldn't. There were lights on up there on the patio, but we kept
There's
blowing.
probably 15, 20 cars in the parking lot.
Yeah. Oh my, we might have should have stopped there. Where were you at there? Man? We should have stopped there. Huh? Well, yeah, but a lot of people don't like it over there at the other local place, and I I don't know if it's the old stigma it has or what. You know,
I
which
personally
would you prefer?
love the fact that when you go there, the patrons, when you sit down next to them, will buy you drinks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then after they buy you 2 shots and 2 beers, tell you they don't have any money.
Yep.
So now you buy them their beer that they're drinking as well.
But don't you offer them a ride home too?
No, yeah. Well, no, I don't. Elisa does that.
Elisa.
Yeah.
She is quite the Uber.
Do you mind if we take Joe home? Who's Joe?
Well, she was my Uber last night, and she done really good. So, you know. And that's just the community we're in, you know. You offer sure, I'll pay your tab.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a ride home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love this community. It's great. Yeah. Well, I don't mind it. I know when you leave there, you kind of smell like the place for a little bit. You know, you can smoke in there and stuff. So, whatever. You know, I'm going over to watch the race today. Yeah. I'm going to come home smelling like that. It'll be fine. I'll get a shower. Send the clothes back to the farm and get it washed up and stuff. So this NASCAR today is at Phoenix, the 1 mile track, running, Uncle Google says, 132 miles an hour. It's pretty quick.
That is pretty quick.
Yeah, and it's the new aerodynamic shit they got going on and stuff, and now they're not catching traction, they're saying, and they feel like they're on the edge of just losing it. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of wrecks today, but Hamlin got the pole. That damn Ty Gibbs. That little fucker. Let me tell you what turned me off. It turned everybody off with the guy. He's just a smart ass, you know, and he don't have no respect of how he got there and,
he didn't earn
why.
It. He didn't earn it.
And God bless him, you know, his grandpa and everything. A lot of people love him, you know.
Joe.
Yeah, and you know, coach and now the NASCAR and stuff. But when his dad passed, you know, he just like he flipped the hell out. You know, I don't know, but he's number 2. Who's number 3? Chase Elliott, my boy. Yeah, $1 million bills, baby.
What's this article I saw this morning? Hamlin saying about wanting more horsepower in the cars.
Oh my, that would be good. I don't know. It just sounds good. What's going on with that?
I don't know. I saw it on Instagram. I was scrolling down through and
I didn't see that one. Yeah,
Hamlin said that one phone call can be made and the cars could have more horsepower within a week.
But still be equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah, I would assume.
They just want, because they're cut back so far.
Yeah. And all the restrictions. So why would you want more horsepower and keep the same restrictions? Why wouldn't you just lessen the restrictions?
Well, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Taking restriction out, which will give them more horsepower.
There you go. That's where I'm at. I think so. I think it should. A lot of that should just disappear. A lot of the safety shit I'm on board with, but
they need to do a NASCAR run what you brung.
With what?
So they need to do a NASCAR run what you brung.
Yeah, right. Yeah. They really
should.
Build
the biggest badass motor and just
hold her to the ground. Yeah. Tires don't matter.
If it blows, nothing. It blows. If it don't, it don't.
Yep. Sign your own waiver.
Yeah.
Go in. Yep. Death and do it. Yep. Damn, that should be a channel. Yeah.
I mean, if Ross Chastain can go into turn 3 and 4 wide open
the wall.
And just ride the wall around.
And then they made that illegal.
Yeah.
I think they should just build the side of that car just stronger and just let everybody do it. How about it? Yeah.
It was like he was in a video game.
It really did. It didn't even look real. No, it just like, what the hell just happened? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I watched that live, and it was the greatest damn thing.
What goes through somebody's mind to think, I need to make up 4 positions? I'm just going to go flat out and use the wall to go around the track.
Well, he's the watermelon man, and let me tell you what he's got between his legs. Watermelons, man. That's what that took. I mean, just hit the wall and floor it.
The only thing that would have been cooler is if he did that in the Moose car.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't, was it? No. Yeah. That would have been great. Yeah. That's why I love him so much, because he's the Moose man, and he's a Carolina boy, and that's good. But we got Chase in 3rd. Larson came in at 17th. That's where his pole is. And that shitty, what's his name? Worst dude ever. Bush. 31. Yes. You know, I don't care who the fuck wins as long as it ain't him. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
Not a fan of the Bush?
No, not that one anyway. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, but the big story, I guess, you know, it's March right now, and everybody's balling right now.
March
you know,
Madness.
yeah. I know you're not a big basketball guy. I love basketball.
I am from
Come on,
March
Duke.
Madness.
Yeah. Through March Madness, man, that is it for me,
This
man.
is the best.
My family lived basketball, football. You know, we weren't big baseball people. I was as a kid, you know,
Dude,
but
all the way.
yeah, no, God, that's a bad thing. Don't do that. But right now,
Cameron crazies.
Cory, you know, he's a Caitlin Clark. You know, she just broke the record and
That was
scoring and all
crazy.
that. That is nuts, man.
Yep.
Yeah, and guess what? This girl. She's pretty amazing when you look into what she does. 3.6 GPA. What do you think she makes a year right now?
Who, Caitlin Clark?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, she's got name and image and likeness, right? The NIL money?
Yeah.
Probably $1 million.
more than that,
No,
because
no.
I heard that she was going to take a pay cut to go to the WNBA.
Oh yeah, she's taking a pay cut, but right now she's making. Now Uncle Google tells me she's making $910,000. Now she goes to the WNBA, she's only making $750. Now you got one more year. You can do one
She
more
can do
year.
one more year.
She can still do one more year.
Yeah,
And
because she's had a
gonna
COVID
make-
year.
Oh yeah, and she's going to make 200 more thousand. Yeah, I'd stay there.
She could do
Yeah, me
another
too.
year and
Yeah.
make that completely.
way above that.
Yeah.
and Iowa, right? Isn't it Iowa?
Yep.
She plays for. There you go. She'll boost those ticket sales.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Did you ever see, if you scroll through TikTok or Instagram, whatever, they do the breaks
Yeah.
with the cards?
Yeah.
So I saw one the other day. I like watching them. It's interesting.
Yeah.
They did a break the other day on one of them. I don't know if it was Backyards breaks or what, but they did a break and they got a Caitlin Clark card
Oh.
that was signed.
Yeah.
And they said it was like a $400,000 card.
Why?
It was
That
one,
rare?
one of one.
Oh my. Yeah.
It was signed. It was something.
If there would have been a piece of the ball on there or something like that, that'd have been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. From when she.
See,
free
and I
throw
think
shot.
about. I
she
think
won
about
it
all
with
the.
a free throw though.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of fucked up. I wish it would have been like a one of those deep fucking three.
Well, like that one that we watched her try to shoot
Yeah.
from half court.
Yeah. All but.
Yeah, hit
Yeah.
the front of the rim. I'm like,
Yeah. She almost hit. I mean, that's just.
I couldn't hit the rim from half court with a 22.
Reckon how many she shoots a day.
Oh,
Yeah. That's the golfers, you know. How many drives, you know. That is what it is. But yeah, that and ticket prices is going to be in Cleveland. Now, guess a ticket price for this Final Four. Just for the women's.
For the women's
For
Final
the
Four?
women's, yeah.
$800 a ticket.
Almost dead on. 700 and right behind the goal. Yep. Those are good seats.
Yep.
You know, nosebleed would probably be not that bad. Now guess for the men's.
$1,200.
No, it's more like you can get in right now. I think it was $1,700, and that wasn't nothing nice, you know. But it did come with like the bar and wine and meet and greet with a legend, photo ops with the trophy, and some other stuff. So that was a package, you know.
I love March Madness. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
there years ago when Bucknell was in it and they knocked off Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh, when UMBC beat Virginia?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That was awesome.
That's awesome. I just love the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I love watching it.
Oh, that's me, man.
You know
the
what? I
hype.
don't like getting yelled at because every time that they move their feet, you hear. She hates that. Can you watch
Yeah.
basketball and just turn the volume down?
Can't. Yeah.
But I gotta
Take
admit,
the
it does
squeak
get
out.
annoying after
It
a while
does
when
a
it's
little
just
bit,
constant squeaking.
Well,
but-
it's almost the playing, you know, tennis.
yeah.
So, yeah.
But think about it. Do you do that? It's like in every sport.
Yeah.
It's like you watch racing, you hear the as the car goes
Oh,
by.
yeah, yeah,
you watch
yeah,
basketball,
yeah.
you have the squeaky. You know, it's
and the grunting and the carrying on from the NFL. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Speaking of NFL, though, what's going on with Russell Wilson?
he gone.
He
Oh,
is-
he gone.
Yeah, he gone.
He gone. But where's he going?
I don't know.
I
but
hope.
they're paying
I
his
hope
salary.
to God it's Pittsburgh. I hope to God it's Pittsburgh.
So we got two options. That's what I'm thinking.
I heard.
Sign him up.
I heard
If we could do worse than Kenny Pickett, it's Russell Wilson.
No,
Sign him up.
they're talking about the Bears quarterback going to the Steelers.
I did see that.
I'm okay with that too. Maybe they can bring Trubisky back too. They don't just have the interception factory in the NFL. I'm all for it.
Well, he had two meetings last week, and one of them was in New York, and one of them was in Pittsburgh. So from what it looks like, he's going to either the Giants or he's going to freaking Pittsburgh. Yeah. And there's a lot of everybody saying that hell, it might give Pittsburgh a chance. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why the fuck? And I'm telling you this: why the hell does Carolina not have a bite in this? None whatsoever. We have the worst team in the freaking league, and you don't try to get even an old head in there. You know what I mean?
Well, but
you got a decent.
You got a decent
quarterback. You just need somebody to teach him.
Yeah, well, there you go. Get somebody in there.
Think about from Russell's perspective. Denver has to pay him his salary.
Oh yeah.
So he's getting paid his final year salary, and if he signs with another team, he get that salary too.
No, it comes off of his salary. So if he signs a $7 million deal, Denver pays him $7 million less.
Yeah.
It comes off of the other.
Okay.
Yeah. He's getting $35 million this year, no matter what he does, whether he plays or not.
Yeah, I'd sit the bench for $35 million.
Damn
ain't getting hurt.
Yeah. And train a guy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I'm at, because that's all he needs, like you said.
I mean, look over the years. Green Bay was notorious for that.
Yeah.
So you have Favre.
Oh, they
and he taught Rodgers for how many years?
Yeah, right.
Rodgers comes in and he starts teaching Jordan Love. Look what Love did last year. He was an ass bucket the year before. They're saying that he couldn't complete a pass. Doing passing drills and all this stuff, and couldn't throw it in a bucket in the middle of the field.
I think that's the new age. When even Roethlisberger, when he left, he wasn't training nobody.
Nope.
Not really.
Nope.
And then you watch back in the old 49ers days, they done the same damn thing. They were training and going. Yeah.
But you look
I don't know why they don't.
You
do
look
that
at Pittsburgh with Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
They made no succession plan for life after man. None.
No.
I mean, when Mitch Trubisky and Kenny Pickett are your next options, you clearly weren't planning. No. Like you clearly, when you look at organizations that have successful quarterbacks time in and time out, it is.
Well, these were for consecutive years, though, with Roethlisberger.
They were, and he was fantastic, and he was a great player. But they had no plan for after he left. None. And if it wasn't for as big and strong as he was, their offensive line when he was there was bad. They just let him get the crap kicked out of him all the time because he was big and tough and strong, and he could handle it. So, And now you see, you get quarterbacks that aren't like that, and that need time to throw the ball.
Fragile.
And it's a mess. It's just a mess.
That's what they got.
I'd like my team. My team needs offensive linemen.
Yeah.
When you have last year, or was it last year, 2 years ago, when they had Taylor Heineke.
Mm-hmm.
He had the highest completion percentage, but he spent half the game on his ass. And Sam Howell last year, great quarterback, but he spent 90% of the time running for his life.
Yep.
If you can't protect him, you could have an Aaron Rodgers, or you could have Patrick Mahomes. If you can't protect them and they're running for their life, they can't. Now Mahomes, he's a magician. He can just flick the ball underhand, sidearm, submarine, whatever, and complete a pass.
Well, that used to be Russell Wilson, but that's what it was. But and how many free agents are out there right now? That somebody like that can pick up. You got Chris Jones that just signed that $95 million.
Yeah, and that Matabuke at Baltimore, he just signed a $90 million deal.
God, man, 5 years.
The thing with Russell Wilson is what they've said over the last 6-7 years. He throws the best deep ball.
Yeah,
because it goes up and comes straight down. It's not on an arc. They said he throws the best.
But he's got a quick out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not one to linger.
But his problem is he's ever since he's been to Denver, football's not been his primary interest. He's been more interested in his brand and his reputation. He's gotten lazy. And you hear it over and over again from the coaches that he got paid. I mean, he got paid at Seattle, and then he got another big deal. Most players don't get the 2 big paydays. He got the 2 big paydays, and Denver paid him a ton of money and leveraged the franchise, and he gave them nothing. I mean, he really, truly, like. So
this is what scares me.
He did give them the biggest loss in NFL history.
Yeah. This is what scares me about college now. That is point made. You know, these guys are making big money in college now, and the girls, Caitlin, and what are they? They're already trained in their heads of business management and money management and all this shit. And then they hit the NBA and the WNBA, and that's all they care about. They just want those Nike and those deals. You know what I mean?
Well, and you look at the NBA.
Are they still going to train, and are they still going to?
You don't know, but like the NBA also, the NBA I think is the only sport, and maybe baseball, those two, that the players truly have the leverage.
Yeah.
And you look at these max deals and how high these max deals are. I mean, you're paying players $100 and some million contracts over 3 and 4 years, and they're guaranteed. Like, it's not like the NFL where if you get hurt, you don't get paid. These guys are getting this money.
These caps, is that still a thing?
But the NBA salary caps are through the roof, and then NBA franchises are allowed so many max deals. Like, the amount of money that is spent in the NBA is ridiculous.
You know what that is? I think that's more show. Now, you go back to the NFL, and I think a lot of that is the commercials and stuff like that, of course, you know, with the NFL, because that's what they do. But I don't think it's as much show as the NBA. And go to baseball. You know, baseball is less show. You know, but there's a lot of it there. Don't get me wrong, but
you don't have a salary cap in baseball either, right? You pay a luxury tax, but if you're willing to spend hundreds of $millions in payroll, what do you care if you got to throw a couple $1 million?
And this is, I've always wondered this: is hockey that bad? I'm not a hockey guy, but
I don't know. I don't know what kind of money they make in the NHL,
I don't think so.
These guys aren't ever going to be destitute, right? Like, they're making good money, but I don't think they make the same kind of money. They definitely don't make NBA money.
Yeah.
They probably make MLB money. Most of the players, Huh. But remember, most of the players in MLB aren't on multi-million-dollar deals. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like most of these players are probably making $2-3 million a year. And I would guess that's probably where hockey is.
Yeah. That sucks.
I saw a post the other day from RG3.
This ought to be good.
Yeah. No. It's a legit.
Yeah.
And he said the last 2 Heisman Trophy winners made $12 million. But Reggie Bush can't get his Heisman Trophy back because his parents accepted a house that they lived in for a year for free.
Look, but
they took his Heisman Trophy away.
But that was the rules then, right?
Yeah, it was the rules then.
That you have to play. You have to like. I get what RG3's saying, but you know what? Like. Based upon the rules that were in play, Reggie Bush cheated.
Well, yeah,
like that it is that simple.
But that's the thing. How many do you think actually did it? It's just who got caught.
Well, but that's always what it is, right? Like it doesn't matter. Like, you know, everybody speeds, right? Yeah. Like everybody goes over the posted speed limit.
Let me tell you, back in the old days, every one of them was taking some sort of enhancements. You know, in the baseball. Before you could
test for them. But now that the NCAA had rules, right? And many coaches, many players broke those rules. And basketball, NCAA basketball, probably the worst at breaking rules with deals with sneaker companies and behind the scenes stuff with players. I mean, the NCAA basketball probably the worst of all of them. But if you got caught, you had to pay the price. Yeah. And if you're good enough to win the Heisman, you know you're under extra scrutiny. You know it. Yep. Like Reggie Bush isn't an idiot, right? Like, he's not a dumb person. You know, he had to know he was going to face that scrutiny, right? That everybody was going to be looking at what he did. It's not the same as a Division II athlete at Bloomsburg or Shippensburg playing. Like nobody's really looking over their shoulder usually. Right. But if you're playing at one of the best Division I programs,
you better be
country,
on the up and up.
Yep, you're going to get looked at.
Oh yeah, you got to be on the up and up.
Now he's just doing Wendy's commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to make money.
What was it? I heard Joe Montana the other day.
Joe Montana.
He said, when you're over the age of 64, I was like, damn, over the age of 64.
How did that happen?
Yeah, right? Holy shit. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is, man. Sports is my life. I love watching the Final Four. That's a big thing for me. But yeah. Anybody know where we're at on time?
We are right at 40 minutes.
Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, we got through about everything. So the snow looks like it's finally quit, and let me tell you what, I'm ready for warm weather for a couple of reasons. I'm ready to get the kayaks out, the bikes out, of course. Love the bikes,
and with the bikes, you know, one of the things I like is we were talking about this when we were out the other week.
Yeah.
I have in my helmet. I have the radio, so I can listen to the radio.
Right.
So we left Harshberger's, and I got my helmet on. The music's playing, and I'm talking to Chris, and everybody's looking at me, and I'm like, I'm yelling because I had the music on so loud in order to hear myself talking. I'm like yelling. I said to Chris, I felt like, you know, back in the '80s when you had the Walkman, and you had your little foam headphones on with your cassette playing.
That's what it sounded like.
At everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna leave and take a ride up here. And I was like, okay, that's great, brother. Yeah.
They're all looking at me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm yelling.
Chris goes, I'll follow you.
I looked at Elise. I said, I'm yelling, aren't I? She's like,
yep. Oh, we didn't care. We didn't care. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to that, of course. But I'm looking forward to just sitting down here on the bank fishing, man. I know the river's pissed off right now. All this rain we've had and stuff, it's up a little bit. But still, I'm so looking forward just to sitting on the bank and doing a Monday night. Ain't a damn soul on this river on a Monday. And right now, I'll tell you what, if I had one of them damn little jet dinghies, I think the podcast would be on that because we'd just be ripping it. Yeah, from damn Amity Hall up, just go up and back, and then back again. Yeah.
Imagine how fast you can get going on that river, going down river.
Yeah, right. Yeah. God, she's a Helen now. Yeah, she ain't like well with the wind and everything. She might be white capping now. Man, that fucking wind! I tell you what, I've been here 12 years now, and that fucking wind, I tell you, I cuss about it every damn year. It sucks. Winters are long, and that's a given. You're in the north, but there's no reason for all this wind. Who do you talk to about that? Whatever. Is what it is. I got a big old kite at home. It's a 10-footer. Yeah, you can drive it and everything. One of them stunt kites. Yeah.
What you ought to do is
put a damn. You know, go ahead.
Attach it to the kayak and let it freaking.
Oh yeah. We should try that.
Pull you around.
Yeah. You know, I see the all these. It's not really new. They've been doing this since way back. But you throw like balloons on your line and let them go out and things like that and stuff. But the kite fishing now they have the RC boats, and now they have the drones. I've
seen that where they use the RC boats to take
I want one of those RC boats. But now they have the drones, so they'll go out. You know, you tell them, or I think you just watch your phone and it just takes it out, and then you just hit home and it comes back and lands. You know, it drops it, comes back and lands on the beach. You know.
Yeah, they use that for surf fishing.
Yeah. I'd like to have that here on the river. Just run it out and RC boat.
The only problem with now is you need like a 20-pound sinker.
Yeah,
to keep it where it needs to be.
Hell, even when it's regular, man, I'm running like an ounce and a half, and that's a lot, you know. And then a lot of people, well, the neighbor down here, he'll tell you, 2 ounces is what he runs, but he don't fling it, because the flatheads around here, they'll come into the shallows to feed and stuff, and get you some bluegill on there and let them eat. That's the way it should be. So, what y'all's go to for the winter? I know you're covering up the pool, and he's got the pool. So, what are you gonna do with that? Make a garden?
No, I think I'm gonna fill it in and make it like a fire pit.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Out there.
Yeah. Make it like a beach.
Yeah.
We ought to do like a.
We should. We should do like sand. And,
yeah, and do a volleyball net.
Although if we put sand in it, yeah, we'll put sand in
Volleyball
there,
net,
and then the neighbor's cats will use it as a giant litter box.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'll be what happens.
Tootsie Rolls and volleyballs. That'd be good.
How much sand do you think would take to fill that thing in?
I don't know. Let's just start a bucket
Well, we just start with stones in the bottom and then dirt, and then we'll put sand in the last layer.
We ought to do colored sand, though, and just do some colored sand. So that way everybody, when they walked into Jeff's, they'd just be...
It look like a terrarium.
Yeah.
Just put a little glass walls around it.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like the idea of the sand.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. But that is a shit mess coming back into the house. It's going to carry right back in the
Absolutely.
house. Yeah.
Just don't dive for the volleyball because
We ought to do something
2
really
inches
different.
under the sand is to be stoned.
What about glitter? Like glitter. Just fill it full. Have you heard the myth of glitter?
No.
Okay, so who makes glitter? Nobody fucking knows who makes glitter. Look it up. Google it. Baby, give me a maker of glitter. It's the damnedest thing you've ever seen and heard of.
Who makes glitter?
Yeah. You got...
Well, there's Glitter X is a large manufacturer of glitter based in Cranford, New Jersey. The company was founded in 1963. Babu Shetty has been president and CEO since 1999.
Bobby Boucher?
Bobby
Who
Boucher.
knew? Who
But
knew?
there's something going on
I
with
never
the
even
glitter.
heard the name Babu before.
Babu.
Like, is Babu a man or is Babu a woman?
I feel like that's the guy that goes, did you... How they do this? He's part of the mafia.
Yeah.
Or the Illuminati. Something like that.
I'm thinking cement shoes are part of the Glitter X.
Well, there's issues
office
with glitter
policies.
somehow or another because there's a monopoly with glitter or something.
Meadowbrook Inventions is the world's leading glitter manufacturer.
How many glitter manufacturers are there? You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know, but who
There's
knew
some
that
sort of monopoly with it, is what I'm hearing.
they're also located in New Jersey.
See?
So apparently
This is the
you need to
Illuminati,
be-
the mob.
There's
This
a
is what
lot
it
of
is.
cement shoes going on with no doubt.
He's probably the godfather. Babu.
Babu.
Yeah. So he's not kin to Rocky.
Babu Shetty.
Yeah. Babu Shetty. Damn. He sounds mean.
I think I'm changing my name. I want to be Babu.
Fucking right. That's
So
going
you
to be.
will now refer to me as Babu.
So we got the announcement. We got the announcement last night that my daughter is pregnant and coming in with a baby. Yeah, I know, right? And we're so proud
How'd
of her.
that happen?
I don't know. But this is going to be the first recommendation is can we name it Babu?
Babu.
Babu. Yeah.
When
Babu.
my ex-wife was pregnant with our first child,
Yeah.
Plaxico Burris played for Michigan State.
Plaxico.
And my dad kept saying, I want you, because we didn't know if it was a boy or girl, and he kept saying, I want you to name the baby Plaxico. And my mom said, well, what are we going to do if it's a girl? I said, well, name it Plaxica.
That'll be good. Yeah. Yeah, we had options with Michael, because we could slam go to Michelle real quick. Yeah. My dad's name, he took my dad's name, Michael Stephen, so we could straight go to Michelle Stephanie.
There you go.
Yeah, we had that chop, that choice. But
That's like-
thank God it wasn't.
That's like when Tyler was born. I wanted his name to be Ezra
Ezra. Yeah.
because I liked watching motocross, and back
Well,
then it was Ezra Lusk,
Yep.
and I was like, I like that name.
Yeah, I remember.
But your second child, you could have said, I did better than Ezra.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
There you go.
Better than Ezra.
Oh yeah,
He's the trivia
because
guy.
I was
man.
good.
Yeah. Speaking of motocross, let me jump on that. So where are you at with the electric dirt bikes?
I don't know.
Have you seen the new Stark?
No.
Oh my God, this thing you can't. There's all of them have these modes and stuff, and right now KTM's got theirs. There's a bunch of them out now that have their own. Stark has came out with this gorilla of a freaking bike, man. And it's a skinny mini, but it's equivalent to like a 450.
But you need to wear an Iron Man suit when you ride.
Dude, if you don't, man, I'm gonna tell you, fast mode don't even run.
I would wear an Iron Man suit when we were down at Appalachian, and they have an all-electric Harley.
Oh, now
that was sitting along the wall.
What was it dressed as? Like a bagger?
No, it almost looked like a Buell.
Yeah. No, I want the electric bagger.
That would be
gigantic electric bagger. And it's coming. I'm telling you, nobody can deny it.
Yeah,
and
it's coming.
It's going to be what it is. You know, Trump, even if he comes back and all that, the shit is coming. All this new technology, the torque, you know, the mileage maybe not there yet, but it's getting there. And all this other shit. This fucking Stark is amazing.
It's the speed to charge. That's really what needs to. And once that happens, then
You know, all these solar chargers and things now, these solar generators, they're getting so damn fast. But how they're getting fast is they're still using AC power to charge. You know.
So let me ask you this.
That's just
So you know about solar stuff and inverters and all that. Yeah. So if you have an electric car,
right?
Okay, you can obviously plug the car in and charge it.
Yeah.
Why can't you have a setup on all four wheels?
Yeah.
That one that's turning.
Yeah. No.
It's turning. It's turning a generator, which now is in turn charging.
It's called perpetual motion. That's why you have every time you hit the brakes or every time you let off the pedal, you know, you got the regen. You know, so that's what that is. But you cannot run and gain any kind of battery, even on a flat surface. Now downhill, of course, but on a flat surface, it's called perpetual motion. I mean, you're not making enough power that you're using. They hadn't came up with that.
So with that
gear ratio, the gear ratio and all that. Yeah.
With that being said, F1, they have electric motors and regular gas motors.
Yeah.
So their electric motors give them an extra 138 horsepower.
Yeah.
So when you're watching them and the back lights are blinking, they're charging. They're charging up.
Yeah.
So they can use that boost.
Yeah.
And you got an extra 140 horsepower like that.
That's the hybrids, though, right? They're running gas and electric.
They have two. They have two setups.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a given. You know, you can run that in the gas motor, you know, and then be charging, and then hit a boost. You know, and that's an awesome thing.
Yeah,
but
and you literally got an extra 140 horsepower at the push of a button. That's like nitrous.
Yeah,
and it's instant.
Man, that sounds.
And that's. Amazing. I mean, have you ever been on anything electric?
I have. It's
like
freaking great. Well, golf carts and such.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So down at Autobahn.
Yeah.
I've raced go-karts my whole life.
Yeah.
You go down to Autobahn and get in them electric carts.
Yeah.
And you go around 2 laps and you think you're going good, you know? And it's like half throttle. They only give you half power, even though you're on it.
Yeah.
When you come around for that second lap and you pass the thing and they flip the switch, it literally throws you in the seat.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of torque and takeoff with an electric motor is insane.
I was out talking last night, smoking at the bowling alley, to a friend of ours, and they have a Volkswagen and stuff. And I looked, and me and Laura was looking, and I'd seen a Carmen Ghia, and it's trashed. You know, there's no wheels on it; it's just the body. And I thought, I need that. You know, $300 or $400 for the body. I want that electric motor in that. I'm telling you, man, I would kill that damn car. I love the thought of it because nobody understands nowadays the technology, and it's not hellish crazy. I could put $2,000 into that damn Carmen Ghia, run it like it is, the patina that it has. Now, granted, you know, there's probably extras with the tires and rims and things like that, but motors, speed controllers, everything involved in that, $2,000. Motor and everything, batteries, the whole spiel.
Yeah, because you don't have all the moving parts you have in a combustion engine.
No, it's direct to the wheels. Yep. You know, yeah. You got to send that gas into the combustion, then it's going to spark, and then it's going to do all that. But still, it's fun to think about. I could run to Jeff's house like, and then back, or to the moose. Yeah. Yeah, and everybody, this is another one. You know, they don't want this autonomous driving. Sign me up.
Me too.
I'm telling you, I hit the button to home. Beep. I'm gonna sit in the back seat.
All over it.
And I'm gonna tear most of that out and put a bar there,
I just don't know.
so I can get there with the bar.
Here's the only thing I don't know. My only issue is going to be when we go to this autonomous driving. I'm with Chris. I'm sitting in the back, but I don't know who Elise is going to yell at while we're driving down the road and the car bumps off the road or something, or they don't go fast enough. Like, I'm not sure who's going to get in trouble, but because I don't think the car's going to listen.
No,
Insurance companies will hate that.
Yeah,
because now they're no accidents. Well, no, they'll love it.
They'll love it because
they were showing a little like an animated type of thing. So Elon had came out with this thing, but anyway, everybody jumps on the damn interstate, and there's no wait. There's no bumper to bumper.
Nope.
There's no. Well, everybody is bumper to bumper, but there's no.
There's no stopping because all the cars talk to each other. They all know where they're at.
Yeah, but you're 3 foot from the guy in front of you.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
But the cars talk to each other and know where they're at. So
I'm still in the back seat with the bar. I don't care. Yeah. Just going home. Yeah. Last call. Take me home. Yeah. There's no last call. And you might just want to, and that's a range too, because I could just do last call from here to California. Yeah. Pull over and charge.
You're going to have to put a fridge in the back seat.
Yeah. Or the kegerator, what you call it? Yeah. Probably just do that. Call ahead for another quarter keg. That's how that goes. Pretty close, babe.
50, 55.
Yeah, let's call that. And I really do want to thank everybody that came out this week at Laura May's. It was a really shitty week with the weather, and it's a great community around here, and we appreciate everybody. But there again, thank you again over there in Shippensburg. Yeah,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, the university and all the babies over there. We love everybody, and just look us up, and please, I would love for a lot of y'all just to hit the subscribe button and come see us anytime you see cars in the parking lot over here. Just come stop in, have fun with us, and we got some good speakers coming up. They're going to be good guests coming in to talk with us and stuff, and looking forward to that. And like and subscribe, and peace out.
Peace.
Yeah.